Hey everyone, and welcome to dblegendsdotcom's Let's Play of DBZ Boo's Fury for the Gameboy Advance. As you can see, there's a title there, and that's about the extent of the editing that you're going to see in this Let's Play because I'm lazy and I don't feel like doing a lot of editing, and it's not really needed. As you can see, I'm increasing the text speed right there, so the Let's Play goes faster. I'm not attempting a speed run, but I'd like this to go as fast as possible just for the sake of getting this thing completed and not being terribly boring, because I don't think anybody wants to read a lot of slow text. If you want that, you can just play the game yourself. So basically the purpose of this Let's Play is kind of a walkthrough, and for people who've never played the game on Game Boy Advance, first of all, shame on you, but for people that don't have access to the game, I thought I'd just do this to show people how good it is, because it's one of my favorite Dragon Ball games. I think it's my favorite, actually. My second favorite would be Legacy of Goku 2, which is the prequel to this. And honestly, I don't know why they just didn't call this Legacy of Goku 3. I'm sure it would have sold more, and it makes more sense just to call it Legacy of Goku 3, but whatever, I'm just rambling on. I'm not going to be reading the text because you can see it on the screen, and it's I'm not a very good actor. I'm not going to pretend to be Goku or something. You may notice the video quality isn't the greatest, and this might just be for the first episode. For the second episode, I might use a more high quality compression. But for now, I mean, it was like 1 gigabyte to do like 1 minute of video, and that would take too long to process and all that on YouTube. So for now, this is the quality that I'm using. If you guys would like to see better quality, just leave a comment. Also, it's worth noting that I'm recording the audio after I record the video, just because it's easier to do that. I can concentrate on the video, the gameplay, and then record the audio after. So that takes care of all the boring, kind of basic info to know before we start the Let's Play. As you can see, it's very, very simple when you start the game. All you do is follow a pretty much straight path and talk to these people. Then you're teleported to Grand Kai's mansion, and it's pretty self-explanatory. You just go down, save your game on that circle thing that has the C for Capsule Corp on it. So just go down, press A. Of course, I'm using an emulator, which is called Visual Boy Advance. I recommend you buy the game if you can, because it's a lot better to use a DS or a Game Boy Advance to play this. Unfortunately, I sold my copy, so I have to use an emulator. I can't use the Game Boy player on the GameCube, which is a lot better. So you can talk to these guys, but I prefer just to skip them, because for the purpose of this, it just goes faster. Also, this audio is all in one take, so yeah, I apologize if I'm just rambling on. It'll probably get better, and that won't. Whatever. This game is really easy for the most part, but at some points it becomes frustrating just because of the design of the game. It gets a little... I don't know. I guess I'll review the game as I'm playing it. It's a really good game, like I said, but it can get a little cheap. But it's actually a lot easier than I think the first Legacy of Goku, and maybe even the second. As you can see in this game, there's RPG elements, and I'm gonna make Goku a balanced fighter. Not that it matters, because I've went through this entire game without assigning stats to many of my characters. I just didn't know how to do it at the time, or I just didn't know it was there for some reason. I guess it was being pretty stupid. But I beat the game without, even leveling up my stats. So that just shows you how easy the game is. But here's the first boss. He's really easy. Just do that, and he's pretty much dead. You'll see a door that has level 65 on it, and that means you can't go in that door before you're level 65. And unfortunately, you're going to have to go back and grind. There's not a lot of grinding in this game, so it's not really an RPG in that regard, because usually in RPGs there's a lot of grinding. But this is more of an action game with some light RPG elements thrown in, which is what I prefer, because I'm not a huge RPG fan. I mean, I like Golden Sun and Pokemon and that shit, but I'm not a big fan. And it's a lot more fast-paced than a turn-based RPG. So I don't want you people to get the wrong idea that this is just a boring RPG, because it's really a lot more fast-paced and action-based than that. It has all the good elements of an RPG, none of the bad ones. But yeah, so you have to go back and grind, pick up items, which again, you don't even need, because I've completed this game with only collecting the most necessary of items, and ignoring pretty much everything else. If you want to 100% the game, of course you need to collect a lot of things, but we're not going to be doing that. It takes too long. So, as you can see, it's pretty self-explanatory for this area. Okay, so we have quite a few points. Like I said, we're going to make this a balanced character. Not that it matters, but yeah, make him balanced. It actually might be easier to assign everything to strength. You can just punch everything. I don't know, I've never tried that. So use the Kamehameha here. You can ignore that guy. Who gives a shit? Use the teleport technique to go to that treasure chest. And that'll end the starting area. And you'll be faded in to this Grand Kai's mansion. And this is King Kai and his fat little friends talking about something. And there's Pecan. Spoiler alert, you get to fight him. Well, I guess you know that if you've watched the anime. And this old dude is gonna bust out. I really love his music. I really love his character design, really. He's really just funny. So go back and save if you want. And that's going to end this first episode of the Let's Play, I think. Next episode will be 15 minutes. This is just an introduction, a test video, if you will. The next episode will probably be better, hopefully. Anyway, thanks for watching. That's it.